Hello everybody, SCKnuckles coming at you with my Q&A session video I said I would make as soon as I reached my 20 question goal, and I have done that, and I am now ready to answer your questions. Now let's see what y'all wanted to know all about me. So, let's get this started. I got my questions right here, so let's get started. I'll start with Red Mage Adam, who asks me first, what inspired you to start making videos for YouTube, namely Let's Plays? Oh, well, that's Well, when I first started doing YouTube, I was mostly doing my favorite songs lists, which I still do, but I haven't really done anything like that. But when I wanted to start making Let's Plays, I guess it was around 2010 when I finished graduating college, and I just wanted to do something else in my life. My dream goal was to be a comedian, surprisingly. And while I was not able to do that because a local comedy club here just shut down or like disappeared, I was like, well, there goes that. Plus, I didn't think I would personally be suited for stand-up comedy anyway. So I thought, well, I see these people making game videos all the time, and there is commentary involved. And well, I love video games nonetheless, and I talk to myself a lot all the time. So I thought, why not just do that? And so thus it started, and I enjoy it to this day. So yeah, basically just me chasing a goal of being a comedian, and I just turned it into making Let's Plays. So there you have it. His second question is, how did you come up with the username SCKnuckles? Well, I used to be called Shadow way back then, and that was in when I used to play Halo for PC. I called myself Shadow there, and then I tried to join some clan, but never got in. And so I thought, well, I'll just make my own and change from being called Shadow to being called Knuckles, since Knuckles is my favorite character of the Sonic the Hedgehog series, and so yeah, that was it. And the SC, I just randomly chose those letters. They don't stand for anything, and I've gone through like so many variations of what I wanted to be called. That Superior Champion, Struggling Challenger, but now it's just SC. It doesn't stand for anything. I just randomly chose those two letters and decided, yeah, why not just stick with SCKnuckles? And thus, that's how my name came to be. And I prefer nowadays if I meet people just to call me Knuckles. Some people call me SC, but that's because they've known it ever since I started using this name, which was back in 2008. I prefer Knuckles right now, so yeah, if you want to call me that, there you go. Okay, next person to ask me questions is Top Kirby 8305, whose questions are pretty much redundant. What is your favorite build to use in Dark Souls? I have so many that I just can't pick one. I mean, if anybody has heard, I play Dark Souls all the time, and it's very hard to pick a build. I just like to vary it up a bit. I can't pick one right now, so yeah. And his second question is, how did you come up with Twitchy Twitchy for Stalfos 3? Well, the way they move. Duh, their animation, they're moving so quickly. What else would I call it? Movie? No, it's Twitchy Twitchy from here on. That's it. Alright, and my friend Eddie the Oliveira has three questions for me, which is okay. He says, have you ever wanted to come and visit London in the UK? If so, what famous landmark would you like to visit the most? Well, I never really thought of leaving the country ever in general. I don't take vacations that much these days anyway. But yeah, visiting London, oh boy, what would I want to go see? I really don't know any famous landmarks out there that I can think of off the top of my head. I I don't know if I would ever want to visit London, to be honest. I mean, it's just not off the top of my head on what I would want to see. I mean, taking a trip there. I mean, I would like to just go to places like just where I know people. Like, well, if I knew anybody there in London, I would probably go. But I don't really know if I would ever go or not. Maybe later on, but I can't think of anything right now what I would want to visit. All right, so The second question is, what are some of your favorite ZZ Quests that you played? Well, yours, most of all. I definitely enjoyed the Amy Rose series. It was definitely fun to do. Uh, and it was a fun thing to Let's Play as well, too. I mean, hey, my voice acting on there is a staple now, I assume. uh, what else was there? The Link Saves the Girl series, because that overworld song from the first game. Oh man, that was so much fun to do. And what else was fun to do? Temples of Turmoil was fun to do because of how better it was. I want to say Hookshot was fun, but the ending kind of scratched it. It wasn't really that good. In the end, basically, and me finding out all these things, all these little details. Oh well. And his third question is, what were some of your favorite subjects while you were at school? Math and science. Surprisingly, math and science were good. I mean, math, I always loved solving problems, and I would just seem to know straight on of what to do and how to do it. Science, oh shoots. When I took chemistry in high school, everybody was all saying I would get an A in the class, and strange enough, I did. So, math and science were pretty good. I hated English because I was never really good at writing. Um, I was never really good at writing essays or anything like that. History was pretty much my weakness because I could never really memorize anything that well. So, yeah, math and science all the way. Okay, next person, Zelda Minecraft gamer or Link fan. If a Three Forces had a remake and a Game Boy tile set with much better music and detail, would you play it? Yes, I would definitely play it, but probably would not LP it because I only have done it once. I don't need to do it again. And better dungeon design. I think we all remember the Power Temple and how treacherous that was. It seems like Three Forces has become my controversial LP now. I really hope Three Forces 2 does not do that. I don't want that kind of controversy happening again. And I'm talking about the comments. The second question is, how many LPs did you ever just want to stop? Does everybody just want me to keep on bashing Troll Day? Yes, I wanted that one to end quickly, just because of how horrible it was. But I never truly wanted to stop doing a project. There was never a project where I'd be like, oh, just let me get it over with. Just let me get it over with. Well, maybe there were a few, but I was never truly hating upon it. So, yeah. Never truly I wanted to stop an LP. Never. I just had to wanted to just get through it, but yeah. Next person I'm going to take questions from is Mario Brother 1UP, who asks, what is your favorite item throughout the whole Legend of Zelda series? Well, everybody knows I like the wand in the original Zelda 1. I mean, yeah, that item was pretty much outlasted. Or didn't even get much use in the first game. But I like it now just because, hey, I like being a mage for some odd reason. Uh, if I had to pick something throughout, man, I can't really pick one item. I mean, a hook shot would be one. That's a pretty cool thing. But bow maybe. I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna have to stick with the wand. I mean, the wand, the fire rod, anything that uses magic, pretty much. Those are pretty much my favorite item altogether. Sonic Heroes Forever, who asks, what is your favorite game or game series of all time? Sonic the Hedgehog. I mean, I'm kind of upset at myself that I haven't played much Sonic games to this day, and I've been distracted by so many other games that I got, and I have yet to sit down and play a Sonic game now. I mean, I pretty much loved playing Sonic the Hedgehog. I almost perfected the classic series. And by that I mean 1, 2, 3, and Knuckles 3D Blast. I just it's Sonic the Hedgehog is a win for me. I just feel bad that I haven't played many this day. I might have to get back into that sometime. Might do an LP sometime. I'll keep that hidden. The second question is, will you be dressing up as Knuckles this Halloween? Really, dude? Really? You're asking me that? This is a Q&A about me, not what I'm doing in the future. And no, I can't have a Knuckles costume. William Chataway asks, are you going to do a Let's Play of Shovel Knight? Well, considering a friend of mine bought me that, and I said I would, so yes. But right now, because I got so many games ahead, that I don't know when I will do it. It'll probably come later on, but I can't really say right now of when I would ever do that Let's Play. You'll just have to wait and see. Sir Joey Chataway, I think it's the same person, asks, when are you going to stream again? That brings up something. I've always just wanted to just get back into streaming, but I've always been too lazy just to do it. I don't know when I will ever stream again. It's just, I don't know when. It's just I'm so lazy to do it. I will get back into it sometime, but I just don't know when I will ever decide to do it again. Just stay tuned on whenever. Just be patient with me on when I will ever stream again. Richter Belmont 12 asks me, what was the first video game that you ever played? Ooh, first video game I ever played. Well, I will say it was not Sonic the Hedgehog, surprisingly. That was the first system I owned, the Sega Genesis. I know you're not asking me that, but I will say that. Sega Genesis I owned that was mine, was the Sega Genesis. And Sonic the Hedgehog was first, along with Sonic Spinball. But the first game I ever played, I'm going to have to say Super Mario Brothers. Yeah, that was the first game I ever played. I remember when my brother was here, he had it, and I played it too. I don't think any of us perfected it then, but yeah, Super Mario Brothers was the first game I played. And the second question is, what video game do you hate the most? Oh boy, can I not stretch it enough on what I hate. Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. Oh my god, that game is so freaking hard. And I'll let you guys know I'm getting pressured into wanting to do a race with that, but I am just not prepared for that. I don't want to do a race with that because I just loathe that game. I know I will probably lose and everybody needs their waste moment, but I just don't like it. It's horrible. I have beaten it, but that took like a while to do. I don't remember how long ago it was, but damn. Zelda 2 The Adventure Link. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Never again. Zelda Player asked me, how much LPs have you done? I think you mean how many LPs I've done. Well, I've been keeping track now, and I think I'm at 50 right now. I have numbered each of my LPs now. And so, yeah. 50 of them is pretty much it. Right now at this point. Our second question is, can you do a super randomizer race sometime? It seems like my channel has now become the icon for randomizer races. I've done 2 of them right now. One with Eddie de Oliveira, and the second one with Top Kirby 8305, Pixcalibur 123, and Melee Wizard. And that was a fun race to do. And while I am not going to shut the gate on doing randomizer races, I don't know when I would ever do it again. I will say this, though. I did have an idea like doing one every year, but I don't know how. But I don't know if I'm itching to play it, I would want to do it. And I've always thought of like a theme to do it with. Like the first one was me versus Eddie. The second one, I guess I can say, is like Knuckles versus the ZZLPers. I don't know what other theme I would want. I mean, I always thought of like Knuckles versus the ZZ streamers, and I only know of 2 streamers, and that's Jubs and Epi, who I have never actually met. I've never actually just sent a message saying, hello, I'm SCKnuckles, I'm a ZZLPer. I thought about doing that, but I don't know if they would be up for it. And Zelda Player, I am aware who you are. You asked a question on the randomizer finale. I think you were asking if you wanted to be a part of Race. Well, I've watched your videos, and there's no commentary. And I need commentary because the way the randomized videos were made was all of us were recording. I was recording my audio, which is why you only hear my game, and I was recording all of our voices. And I asked all 3 of them to record only their voice and their game. So that way I can sync it to mine, so that way it would be at that exact moment. If there's no voice, I can't work with that. I need voice. And so yeah, if you want to be a part of a race, you need to have a commentary. No voice, I can't have you in. And I did think about having, there was another theme to mine with these randomizer races, Knuckles versus females. But I will say this. I will ask this though. Do we have a ZZ female LPer like me, Pix, TK, and Melee? And by I mean LP, I mean have an intro like all of us do, and an ending like pretty much all of us do. Not just go in and talk. I have seen those, and to me, I don't classify those as LPs or LPers. If they're like us, then yeah. And I don't think we even have a main female LPer in the ZZ community. I don't know for sure. I don't know who is like that. But if there were like a few of them, or if there were any female LPers that were wanting to do a race with me, I'd be up for it. I mean, I'm up for a race any moment. I would not mind doing it, but of course, I would have to be working on the videos. And to the streamers, I don't want to stream it. It has to be local recording like how it always has been. I don't want to stream it. I don't want to show it off. I want to show it off like in video form and let people get like tense with it, not like just watch it live. So yeah, if I wanted to do a race with Jubs and Epi, then with the streamers, they would have to follow my rule with it. I don't know if they have, and like I said, I've never met them. I am aware of what they do. I would love to do a race with them, but of course it's just rearranging it. I don't know if they would be. If anybody would want to do something with that, get with them, get with me, and we'll see if we can make it happen. A randomizer race is always fun to do. But of course, if it can be done, I want to see if anybody wants that. Leave your requests if you want. Tell Jubs and Epi about this. If they want this, by all means. We'll see if that happens in the future. And Zelda player, get a microphone if you want to be in the race. I don't know if you actually do. I haven't watched fully of your videos. I just know I'm not hearing a voice. But a voice is required for me to work with in terms of making the videos like how they were in the randomizer race with me, Melee, Pix, and TK. That's how it'll have to be done. And finally, my last question comes from Grant Grief. He answered me, and he sent me a question on PureCC saying, do you ever plan on stopping doing LPs? If so, do you have a final game in mind? Ooh. Do I ever plan on stopping? I don't think it's something that can be planned. I think it's just something that will just have to happen. I mean, if my life was going much better, and I mean real life, not LP life. If my life was going on to where I could never record again, then yeah, I would have to stop. But right now, I don't plan to stop anytime soon. I enjoy this hobby so much that I want to keep going for as long as I could. I mean, yeah, it seems rather redundant to do. Like, I could be outside having fun and all that stuff. But I just prefer indoors doing this because I enjoy it. I mean, stopping LPs altogether, if I had a family of my own, and possibly if I didn't have the time. One other fear is if I started dating someone that did not respect what I was doing, I'd be like, okay, that's just not going to work with me. I mean, yeah, so, not anytime soon. I mean, if something came up to where I couldn't record anymore, then yeah, possibly. But I would not stop for anyone. I would only stop for myself. If someone just told me stop doing LPs, I'd be like, sorry, get out of my time. You're wasting my time. If anybody respected what I was doing, that'd be perfect. But yeah, I'm sounding like a dating service video right now. But yeah. Not anytime soon, and a final game in mind would have to be something that would have to be a big blowout, but like I said, I'm not stopping anytime soon. So there you have it. I think that was the 20 questions that was asked. I thank you guys so much for your questions, and I thank y'all again so much for making me hit 400 subs. I really want to keep going. I want to keep on getting recognized and more recognized. I mean, I'm so thankful for this. I mean, 2013 as well as 2014 is becoming a great year for me personally. I mean, I am just so happy that people are starting to watch me more. And I mean, back then I wasn't getting any recognition at all. And I think I've now started to feel more accepted in the ZZ community because I'll have y'all guys know I've had issues of being accepted in anything. I never thought people would want me in their lives as somebody to watch, as a friend, or anything. I'm just so thankful for everything that's been happening for me. And I just enjoy doing this all together. So the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much for your questions, for watching my channel, and what I want to take back from all this, guys, is another reason why I do this is I really want to just make people smile. I want to just, at least, I want to hear someone say, "You've made my day, Knuckles." I love watching you. You're funny at times. You're also informative. It's a dream, really, but that's what I want to take back from all this. Just enjoyment altogether. And I still hope people love watching me and would like to keep working with me on anything. And yeah, enjoy me altogether. I thank you guys again for your questions. I don't know when I'll do another Q&A session. I will probably save that for probably until I reach 1,000 subs. I'll keep that I'll keep that goal in mind. If I get 1,000 subs, another Q&A will come. But well, we'll see when that hits. Again, guys, thank you so much. You know the criteria. Leave good comments. Subscribe to me if you haven't. Leave some likes. And until next time, I'm SCKnuckles, and I will see y'all next time. See you then, guys. Thank y'all again.